Welcome, CNG 124. Just got done grading everything. Starting to make some check-in videos now. When you look at the subnetting, let's address this first. Um, Make sure you just to remember that this IP address that I ask you to find the network address and the broadcast is just an IP address. Um, say something on your network messed up and took one of these addresses. You're just trying to find the network and broadcast address of where it should go. Um, a real world example would be a printer, um, and printers do go rogue. A printer went rogue, it grabbed the wrong IP address, and now it can't talk to anything on the network. Um, and this would be kind of the situation. And you'd be saying, okay, it picked up this address, but it's on a different network. It belongs to this network address and this broadcast address. Looking at the hub activity for this week, definitely watch that in slow motion and take a look at exactly what a hub does. Um, in reality, we should not see a hub in deployment anymore. There should be a legacy item by now, not incorporated at any business, because the hub does take that one packet in and then broadcast that packet out every other address. And make sure you look at that when you look going through your packet tracer file and see that it just creates a lot more network traffic as it goes along. In the beginning, hubs were generating tons of traffic. There was always to be collisions on your network. But it was the only way we could do networking at that time. And then came switches, smart switches, which allow us to do better traffic um, networking. Wireshark, take the Wireshark lab slow. It's one of those labs again that definitely takes time to work through. We do have a test coming up, I believe, in a few more weeks. I want to say it's by week 10. Yeah, week 10 we have another test. So make sure you're kind of preparing for that. It's going to cover everything from our test in week 4 up until week 10. We do cover a lot of material, so just definitely take a look and start reviewing that. The the introduction video for next week will be post Tuesday. I will go ahead and leave this old video here in week 8 up so you have some sort of referencing. The most common mistakes in the subnetting labs are when you're adding um, your hosts to find the next subnet. Some people start to double it instead of just adding. They just say, okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, no, wait, 2, 4, 6, 8, and then they go like 16, and they mess up that fourth one. Make sure you're paying attention. Don't get complacent. Once you know subnetting, and you can fill out this whole packet here in week 7. If we take a look at it, once you can fill out this whole information about subnetting, there is very little I can do to try to trick you. You know all the information. The only thing I can trick you is by putting maybe a column in a different place. By now, you're starting to master how to subnet a network. We're only working with class full right now, where all of our networks are the same size. But once again, you know how to do this and say, okay, every network is going to be, since we're doing a /25, there's only going to be 2 networks. Each network is only going to be 128. That's how it has to be as we know it right now. But good job in this. Make sure not to get complacent. Keep checking your work. If you're using that slide and table, keep using that. That's a great way to keep on practicing. Um, in a few, yeah, I think it's around week 10 also, we start to dive into other, um, we start to change the way, yeah, that we learn everything just a little bit more. So make sure you're definitely practicing, getting used to subnetting, feel that you feel comfortable with it, and you're ready to almost accept the new idea as we start to subnet. Have a good weekend. Once again, I will post a new video Tuesday instead of Monday next week.